What's up, agents? Patrick Wolf here. Welcome to another Division 2 video. Today's video is going to be a news update on the state of the game that has just concluded. They showcased Season 4, some screenshots, new gear. I'm going to actually just compile all the clips, all the most interesting parts of the state of the game, and put them all into one for you guys to just watch the summarization of it, because there was a lot of irrelevant conversation in the state of the game. They spoke about Star Wars as well, so I will put everything together and you guys can just watch it straight off the bat. I'm not going to talk between it because there's not too much to talk about. Basically, we are getting Season 4 next week from Tuesday. If you are playing on PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X, February 2nd, TU 12.1 will allow you to play at 4K 60 FPS. Also, new apparel event is coming with some really good looking items, I would say. I like the new apparel event. It's very military looking. Also, we have got the Slayer and a new Hunter mask, which they did not reveal how to obtain it. So we're going to have to see about that. Then you also get the hat again. If you guys don't have the Santa hat, I've been using it lately in some of my videos. If you guys are wondering, you can be able to obtain that. Also, we got a new, a path of what's going to be happening in the season, what kind of targets we are going to be getting up until February, March. And the final thing is the codename Nightmare, or I think that's what it was called, where Kennedy College was going to be revamped. They've actually taken that away because of the whole situation with the world. They weren't able to actually do it, so they've changed it to just be a special apparel event, where I can imagine that they're going to make some cool looking masks. We're going to have to see. They did state that it would be something crazy, so I am kind of looking forward to that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and enjoy the footage, and I'll be seeing everyone in the next video. Peace out, guys.
No, but I think one thing to say about the optimization cost is that, as Trick mentioned, like there are sources of materials that you couldn't get on the PTS because the season was not active, and you get some from seasons, for example. So it's very hard to judge the rate at which you acquire it from just the PTS. So I think the approach we have is, and also actually we didn't get so much data on the PTS on how much people used optimization and how long does it take and all of that, because one, part of the sources are missing, and two, because people just engage quickly just to see how it works, but not necessarily, of course, you're not going to spend 20 hours using the optimization on the PTS. So if you see that we are not making drastic changes there, that doesn't mean we don't want to change it ever. It's just that we want to take the time to see how it pans out once it's actually on the game, and then make decision based on that.
Oh, and one thing that I will say, something that you did see on the PTS, but maybe wasn't very obvious, is that like the shade the shade calibration material, the one that's hardest to get that comes from the projects, you can craft that, and that crafted packet of them is essentially expected to be a majority of where you get that from. So that is why. So you need to keep an eye out once the patch is live. Get that blueprint by doing your control points in your projects and start syncing the tier 3 materials into them.
About codename Nightmare and a few other things. I hear that you might have an update for us on what's happening there.
Yeah, I do, and this is not a reveal of codename Nightmare. It will have to remain a secret. But yeah, there's an update we wanted to share with everyone to be transparent. And for those of you who don't remember, codename Nightmare was teased at the Ubisoft Forward in September. We had the trailer for the summit, and then at the end there was a small tease of codename Nightmare, and we said that would be a unique experience that would take place in a repurposed Kennedy College. That was our intention, but it's been a tough year. It's been a tough year for everyone. It's been a tough year for us as well. And some of the consequences of that is that we've had to make changes in our plan, and we decided to refocus codename Nightmare on apparel only. Okay. So what that means is that codename Nightmare will be a really unique apparel event with a few additional elements, but it's going to be a collection of really cool looking unique outfits that you will be getting to unlock during Season 4.
Okay. All right, but okay, that's probably let's call that the bad news. you do have
That's
something.
the bad news.
What do you got for me? Because I hear you might have some good news as well.
But yeah, so this will be released with an update that will be deploying halfway through Season 4, so title update 12.1, that will come out on February 2nd. I'm saying the date right now because you will be able to see it on the season track as soon as Season 4 starts anyway. You will see when Codename Nightmare starts.
Okay.
The good news is this is a patch. And when we patch the game, we get to deploy things and we get to change things. And one thing that the console community has been very vocal about is getting improvements for next gen or for new gen, because it's not next anymore, it's out. So we've heard that, and we've actually done some work. And basically, with that update on February 2nd, we will unlock the frame rate on the new gen console, PS5 and Xbox Series X, to 60 FPS. So you will be able to play The Division 2 on 4K 60 FPS on the new consoles.
I mean, it's Fallout. You know,
Yes.
season four is season 4. But let's head into that because there's some cool stuff to show. So, what do we got coming up in season 4? Trek, do you want to take us through it a little bit? Actually, Yannick, do you have any narrative preamble that you can give us on this?
Yes.
Well, I mean, season 4 is exciting because, as you said, and apologies, we didn't put a spoiler disclaimer here. So if you haven't played Warlords of New York, mute now. But yes, season 4 is the return of Fallout, and you are going to go after her. So this is probably one of the most interesting seasons this year, because we are going to dive much deeper into the motivation and explain what happened there. Why did she go rogue, and what is she up to? So yeah,
it's totally
it's
fine.
gonna be. It is.
No problem.
It is gonna be, it's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
I'm also really excited because like Circe and Kestrel are actually both pre-existing characters that you can be familiar with. Kestrel is one of the Sokolovs. Circe is another character that is recognizable. I'm super excited to be getting like deep into it.
Yeah. But it is like, if you've been paying attention to the story of season 3, you'll see there's a lot of connections there. I don't want to say too much on season 3 because some people may not have finished it yet. There's still 1 week to do that. But yes, if you haven't paid attention to the collectibles, I'd suggest you do, because you should be able to start piecing things together when season 4 starts.
Nice. It is also worth noting, I don't know if that previous image had it, but we are starting season 4 next week on Tuesday, correct?
Yeah.
So that's coming pretty soon.
I'm very excited about it. We've been prepping this a long time.
Yeah. Cool. So you can relax this weekend, but after that. Cool. All right. We also, next Tuesday, there's a lot coming. We are bringing back the Slayer.
Yes, that hat is that. Oh, it's all so amazing. It's so beautiful.
I love that it's just like a silver pen, a silver Sharpie. Someone's gone ham on their mask.
Yes.
Very, very cool. So that is going to be available next Tuesday.
So just because, like, I don't know if everyone knows of the holiday event, but it's going to be similar to what we did last year, and so the idea is, are we supposed to not explain how it works?
I think we can explain how it works. It's happened before.
I don't know.
I don't know how to get the mask. Actually, I don't know how to do it. Tell me.
Yeah. So it's basically, there's going to be a few rewards. There's going to be, if you log in during the event, you will get the Santa hat. So that's the hat on this visual that you had, the red Santa hat. It's the same as last year. So if you have it already, you're not going to get it a second time. But
event starting on December 22nd, going until January 11th. Tactical is the flavor. There's
Well, it's military, it's tactical. We know that there's always a demand for those. So it's we really wanted to go full on military with this one and really give some pretty cool military gear. So hopefully that's something that will get some people excited. I am really excited for that GRIZZLY one, the one right in front, armored one. Looks really cool.
All right, well, we can start with that one then, because I also have some other shots of them. The GRIZZLY, that's pretty dang cool. Yep. We also I have 3 more I can show off. So we have COYOTE as well.
I want the COYOTE outfit. That's the one I want.
And I'm not just being diplomatic here, but I think for me, it's either the Hawk or Mongoose. The Mongoose I like, because then you look like one of those, oh my god, I forget the name. The dust people from Star Wars. You know, the desert.
Oh, the Tusken Raiders?
The you look like a bit like a Tusken Raider. Just
okay,
I don't know.
I can agree to
about
that.
The eyes. Sam Fisher? Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I don't know. I don't know why anyone would draw that comparison in this conversation. I don't see where that comes from.